Hey, Jeff Wickersham. So I have a quick question for you. Have you ever woke up in the morning, went into the bathroom, into your mirror, and looked into the mirror and said, wow, how did I get here? I thought I'd be farther along. I thought I'd be in a different place in my life. If you have, you're not alone. I have felt that way multiple times. And I'm here to tell you, I have unlocked the secret to getting out of that endless loop, getting out of that frustration pattern of, I can't believe I'm at where I'm at. And I want to talk to you about three kind of moments in my life real quick that changed me forever. And I hope through telling you these stories, you can get a grasp on how precious life is and how every day is a gift and every moment is an opportunity, a possibility for you to just unlock your potential. So I'll take you back to 4.5 years ago. It was a Sunday morning in a November weekend, and I got a call from my father. And it's one of those calls, and I don't know if you've ever had a phone call like this where the hair on your arms stands up and you just have this sense that something's wrong. And I answered the phone. I said, hello, Dad. And I could tell his voice was somber. And my mom had been battling cancer at that point, on and off, for about 16 years. And he said to me, he said, Jeff, we are on our final turn with your mom's journey. And I kind of struggled with, hey, how do I process this? What do you mean we're on the final turn? And he said, we're kind of out of options. So she's going to go on hospice care. And we don't know how long she has. And I remember trying to struggle with, hey, what does that mean? How many moments, how many opportunities do I get to hug or kiss her? And it just kind of shook me to the core. I was off balance, right? And fast forward to 2 days after Christmas that year, where I got another call from my dad, and it was on a Sunday morning again. And he said, you know, your mom hasn't woken up in about 24 hours. I think the time is close, so you need to get over the house. And I remember being overcome with emotion. I hugged my sons and kissed them, told them I loved them, hugged my wife and kissed her and told her I loved her. And I went over to my parents' house. And when I got there, you know, my mom was lying in her bed. She had a shallow breath. And I knew her time on this earth was coming to an end. And it was a couple hours. I'm the oldest of three. I've got a younger brother, 3 years younger sister, 6 years younger. My dad, sister, and myself were there, but my younger brother lives a little bit farther away, and he didn't get there till 3 hours later. And when he got there, I was downstairs. I remember the Eagles were playing the Giants on Sunday in a football game. And 2 minutes after he got there and went upstairs, my dad called down. And see, my mom could sense the presence of all of her children and her husband in the house. And it wasn't moments till, you know, after I got up there that she took her last breath. And I saw her take her last breath and pass on from this earth. And it was a moment that shook me to my core. Whenever you see a parent, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but it's a pain and a loss and an emptiness in your heart, in your mind, and in your soul that just never goes away. Does time heal it? Yes, it does, but that emptiness, that void is always there. And I struggled in the days and the weeks ahead to find purpose, to try and question why it happened, all of those things, because she was such a fighter. Now, fast forward 11 months after, those were two examples, two moments that really shaped me. Moment 3, it was a November Friday of that following year, and I got a call. I was in the corporate world for many years. I was with the same company for almost 10, and my boss called and she said, hey, they are reorganizing the group. You either need to move to New York or Arizona or you're going to lose your job. So I lost my mother and I lost my job in an 11-month span. And at that point, I had a choice to make. Do I go crawl in a hole or do I figure out my life's passion? And I chose to figure out my life's passion. I opened up a fitness studio. I started to help people. I started to transform their lives. But I still had this mental battle that I faced on a daily basis that just sat in the back of my head. Insecurities, fears. You're not good enough. You're a failure. You're not worthy. You can't do this. Have you ever felt those things? Have you ever had those things creep into your mind through your subconscious? It's a daily battle for me. And I knew I needed to go deep and figure out how to get my mind in a better state, how to wake up each morning on fire with passion, energy, excitement, enthusiasm. So I joined groups, I read books, dozens and dozens of books. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on coaches, on programs, and I took bits and pieces from each one of those, and I created the Morning Fire. The rise, the fight, the love, the repeat. Different sections to weaponize you from a mental, physical, emotional perspective so you win the morning and you win the day. I've taken bits and pieces, I've combined them into the best program I know out there that can allow you to go to bed with purpose, wake up with energy, wake up with focus, love those around you, be grateful, and have energy, enthusiasm, and excitement each and every day. Now I'm offering this program. It's a 10-week course. You're going to get a immersive 3-hour boot camp to start out. You're going to get a course online where you can go through the modules and understand, hey, what does the rise mean? How do you set yourself up for success at night? How do you have affirmations? How do you put your phone away from your bed? How do you wake up with passion and energy? After you wake up, how do you get the body moving? How do you get the mind moving? So you're not dependent on caffeine and a cup of coffee. You're not walking like a zombie through the day. How do you show love? How do you love your kids if you're a parent? How do you love your spouse? How do you show daily gratitude and be thankful for all that you have in your life? How do you develop your mind? Just like you develop your body, your mind is a muscle. You need to work on it each day. Continue. If you stop, it'll atrophy and go back to where you were. And if you're watching this video now at this point, I know you don't want to be where you're at anymore. You want to break through. You want to unlock your potential. And that's what this program will do. And then at the end, you repeat it. Repetition is the key to success. Is it exciting? Is it going to light you? No, but that is the key to success. Repetition over and over again. That's why it's rise, fight, love, and repeat. Rise, fight, love, and repeat. Rise, fight, love, and repeat. That's it. So you get the Morning Fire Boot Camp, an immersive 3-hour session where we're going to get very clear on where you're at currently, where you want to go, and then what do you not want to do. We're always so focused on the to-do list, right? My grandma used to use the back of envelopes and write a to-do list every time I came down to her house in Newark, Delaware. How about focus on what we don't want to do and then make sure you don't do it? So we're going to get clear in an immersive 3-hour Morning Fire Boot Camp. Then you're going to have access to the Morning Fire Academy program, an online course where you can watch videos, PDF documents, all the tools, all the tips, all the tricks that I use each and every day to wake up on fire. We're going to have a private Facebook group because community and connecting with people in that right state of mind and a similar state of mind is essential to your success. So we've got a private Facebook group. We're also going to break up into small units. I've learned this from other programs. I've had people go through this program. It's been life-changing when they know somebody else is rooting for them. You're not alone in this process. You're not alone in this battle. I'm here with you. You're going to have other people who are going to support you, lift you up, and encourage you through this process. I'm going to give you a couple special bonuses as well. You're going to get access to that private Facebook group for a year. I'm going to pop in and do weekly fire videos where I answer questions, I give insight, I give tips, I give tricks, because I want you to be the best version of yourself. This offer is only available till midnight on June 12th. Then I shut it down. That's it. You'll never get this price again. It's $197 for the program over 10 weeks. That's $19.70 a week. Some people probably spend more on coffee than that. Invest in yourself. It will be life-changing. People have said it's given them a new lease on life. I know personally it's done for me. It has changed my world. It's changed my perspective, changed my focus, and I'm on fire every morning. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you see I'm up 4:15. I'm up rock in the morning, and I'm doing it in this systemic pattern that sets me up for success. I want to share it with you. And listen, you're probably going to invest in yourself. I hope it's me, because I will not let you down. I will not let you fail. And I don't know if you go with someone else, if they're going to be as passionate and care as much as I do. I mean, if I have to throw you over my shoulder and drag you over that goal line, I will do it, because I know life is that precious. I know when I watched my mom take her last breath that I needed to change the world and have an impact on people's lives. I want to have an impact on yours. So invest in yourself. Invest in the opportunities and possibilities and unlock them within. I appreciate you watching. Click the link below. Invest in yourself. Again, this is only open until June 12th. After that, I'm shutting it down. It will never be this price again. That's it. I appreciate you watching. Rise, fight, love, repeat. Get after it. Click the link below. Invest in yourself and unlock your potential. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon.